250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here. This is according to CBS.com. If you guys want to check out the articles, run this thing back. Here we go.
Fire that killed 4 people in Chicago's Austin neighborhood last month. Now tonight, a man charged with murder and arson. And now for the first time, we're learning prosecutors believe it was a crime of revenge, all to get back at his ex-girlfriend. Arnold Brennan was in court as the accused killer faced a judge, and these new details were released today for the very first time.
This afternoon, a judge ordered a 23-year-old suspect detained. He faces multiple murder and arson charges. In court, we also learned about a possible motive. The suspect is accused of setting fire to an apartment building after learning his ex-girlfriend was possibly dating his friend.
Devastating.
Damn.
It looks like it was in a war.
A home.
Y'all see that real quick? I'm running real quick. Did y'all look what he did? A pregnant woman was in there. He killed a pregnant woman too. She's gone. A pregnant woman. The woman and her child. The child didn't even get the opportunity to take his first breath. Gone.
It's like it was in a war.
A home is destroyed and a family devastated.
They were beautiful. Just gone too soon.
As Reverend George Smith told us earlier this week, he lost 3 cousins, Regina Henry, Destiny Henry, and Regina's 5-year-old son, Jason.
We're banding together.
Brad Cummings, editor of The Voice newspapers, was also killed in the June 26 fire on West North Avenue.
The monster who did this will be brought to justice.
On Wednesday, 23-year-old Lonfray Clark was arrested in Springfield.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. So he committed the fire in Chicago and ran his ass to Springfield. All in his feelings. Crybaby ass nigga.
He was in Cook County Court on Saturday. Hours before the fire, prosecutors say Clark texted his ex-girlfriend asking whether she was dating his friend. His ex then posted a selfie on social media from his friend's apartment on North Avenue. When Clark saw the photo, prosecutors say he drove with his cousin to a gas station where he filled a container of antifreeze with gasoline. He bought a lighter, a mask, and a black thermal shirt. Prosecutors say Clark's cousin stayed in the car as Clark went to the apartment building on North Avenue and set it on fire. Clark's ex-girlfriend and his friend escaped the fire, but 4 others did not. Reverend Smith.
Y'all catch that? The 2 people he was trying to burn alive, his ex-girlfriend and his homie, they escaped the fire. So 4 innocent people lost their lives, including a pregnant woman. 4 innocent people who had nothing to do with these people's foolishness.
Tells us his family is grateful for the arrest. Burns. Clark is due in court on Monday. Reporting from the Layton Criminal Courthouse, Noel Brown.
Ooh. And I want y'all to see this too. I want y'all to see this too. Minimize this. To confirm, one of the victims were pregnant. A man has been charged with the arson and murder in connection with a fire that killed 4 people, including, right here, so y'all know I ain't making this up, a pregnant woman, her sister, and her son. So a whole family. The woman, a pregnant woman, so a woman, her baby, her sister, and he wiped out a whole family because he found out that his thotty ass girlfriend was smashing a homie. This happened last month in the Austin neighborhood on the west side of Chicago. One more look at this nigga. I don't want to look at this nigga no more. 4 innocent people. Young, tender ass punk. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 Gemstones News TV commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass are here. Of course you want it. Of course you need it. I need it too because I like to hear myself talk. Too many weak ass men out here. Too many crybaby ass men out here. Too many men who are lost in a thought a woman is going to be a woman. Now, this is bigger than him. This is bigger than the family. But at the same time, it's specifically for this situation because those 4 people didn't deserve this. These 4 people were innocent, and the woman was pregnant. Her whole family was wiped out. They had nothing to do with these freaking monkeys, right? A woman is gonna do what a woman do, and I'm telling you from experience. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. A married woman is going to cheat. Married women sleep around on their husbands all the freaking time. Fiancés sleep around on their fiancés all the freaking time. Girlfriends sleep around on their boyfriends all the time. It happens every day, every freaking day. That's just how women are, bruh. At what point? See, he's only 23. Make it to 30, you see what I'm talking about. I just don't understand how this nigga, like, especially in Chicago, you see how fast these girls are moving. They're hopping on from one dude to another dude, from this dude to that dude. And in a lot of cases, like I said, marriage won't stop these girls from sleeping around. They are promiscuous. They thotties. They skanks, whores, whatever you want to call them. They're not going to close their legs. A ring is not going to make a woman close her legs. Being in a relationship is not going to make a woman close her legs just for you. They're not going to stay closed. Somebody else is going to, if she finds a dude attractive, and that's how most women are programmed, right? That's how women are. They're sexual beings. They're empty. They have to be poured into. They're emotional. They don't think straight. And a lot of time, guys don't think straight. That other head be thinking more than the big head. That little head strong. That little head, he thinks he know everything. That little head will lead us into damnation. Knowing damn well you're supposed to be talking to this girl because she fine, because she nasty. You keep messing with her. You know this girl ain't no good. You know this girl don't want to go to school. You know she don't want to stay home with the kids, but she nasty, right? So the big picture, men and women have a problem with lust, right? So there's lust when where there's lust, there's betrayal, right? And this nigga got all his he crying. Oh, I can't believe you smashed. I can't believe you smashed it. I think he was more. I don't know if he's more mad at his ex girlfriend or his homie, but they both stabbed him in the back. They nasty, bro. It's nasty. You just throw it up to the game. You learn from your mistakes and you move on. She's not your wife. She's not your. I can see one thing if that's your wife, but even if that's your wife, you don't crash out because the homie clapping your girl's cheeks. Just remove yourself from the situation. If I'm talking about if this is a girl you just on the every now and again you talking to her, but if this is a girl that you really love, this is the mother of your child. This happens. A family having a family with a girl ain't gonna stop her from closing her legs to the streets. Marrying this girl, she's just not gonna keep her legs because she's still gonna text other dudes. She ain't gonna stop. If you really love this girl, you really love this, and you really love your homeboy like a brother, let them go. Because at the end of the day, you really gotta love yourself more than anybody else. Innocent people got hurt. See how lust destroys people's lives? It started off with lust. She's a skank. And then she betrayed her boyfriend, and she convinced her boyfriend's homie to betray him too because she slept with him. So they double crossed old boy, right? The 23-year-old, they double crossed him. The betrayal happened. It started with lust, then betrayal, and then the violence came. Now incarceration. So 4 people lost their lives in the fire, right? And then the 5th person, which is the boy that set the fire, he lost his life too, because now he is never getting out of jail. The devil's working hard on this generation. The devil's working hard. So it's up to us to push out love, real love, structured love. Is up to us to shine the light on those who walking in darkness. Because it's obvious that this man, Mr. Clark right here, has been walking in darkness all his damn life. This absolutely crazy. Lontre Clark. God damn, my nigga. God damn. 4 innocent people. Their lives on your hand all over some coochie. All over some goddamn coochie. Y'all flood my comments. Flood. What y'all think about this story? 250 Capital G News. I'm gone.